in a structural way, in a systematic way, in a research methodology. That is the difference. And in general, in the perspective of the research, doing for the general people, and if we think about in the concept of the Muslim, all our work, all our thing is converted into the ibadah if we do for the sake of Allah with the honesty, sincerity, and better. So our research, our effort, our work might be transferred into our ibadah if our niyyah is correct. We do this is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So our research can be transferred into ibadah. So the benefit we get here, our research article, our promotion, our new knowledge generation, that's the benefit we get here. And hereafter we'll get as a sawab, and as a perspective of the Muslims. So our benefit is not only for the dunya, but also for the akhirat as well. Okay, so in terms of the academic research, we actually start our academic research, particularly in the master's level. Bachelor level also we some research activities involved. But particularly in the master's, we start our research making the research methodology. So in master, as a part of our dissertation or thesis or research, we do assisted research under one advice supervision. So here our target is generally to learn business method, and our role is as a research trainee. But in the PhD, it's a little bit different. PhD, our target is to do research to generate new knowledge. That's why our time frame is also bigger, and our role is as an independent researcher. After this whole PhD training, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, our goal is to become an independent researcher so that we can do research independently. So in academic research, we also do postdoctoral. So here, this is a little bit advanced. Instead of the independent researcher, here postdoctoral they lead the research team. After the advisor or supervisor, postdoc is actually lead the research and be a research leader. So those are the general structure of the academic research and roles, main focuses. So instead of talking about the academic and the structural thing, let's tell a story. Suppose one student, his name is Ayan. So he just completed his bachelor. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, should I join to the job life, or I need to need higher study? So suppose I am selected that he is wanna be a PhD aspirant. He wanna do higher study. That's why he started to selected USA or Australia or Canada for his next level of the study. So he started for his IELTS, preparing hard to fulfill the language requirement and searching the university based on his desired subject area. So he started, and he have a decent CGPA. He tried to get a good score in the GRE as well, and trying to reaching out the professor. So it's not easy. It's difficult to find out the suitable advisor with funding and matching the research area as well, and find out the admission. So it's difficult. So he tried hard and soon, and he get a good IELTS score, a decent GRE score, and eventually trying hard and soon, he get a offer letter from a good reputed university in the United States. So what is his next step? He think that it would be a extremely colorful life. My all the struggles and all the effort is now gone. I will go to the university. It would be very interesting and the colorful life. And we see in the YouTube and luxury life of the United States, lots of YouTubers they are saying. So his mindset become that my struggle is gone here. Now I am going to translate or transit in a new state that is extremely wonderful. No problem, no challenges will I have to face.
Yeah, just like what we saw in
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, exactly. So
Kind of.
suppose, yeah, exactly.
We can better understand what he's saying.
Yeah. So suppose this is happened. If I come to land in the Hutton Memorial airport, and I'm just saying, oh my god, why I am traveling? It's full of it. Rural area. What I have seen in YouTube and other luxury life is drastical names. So this has happened to him, and he become very disappointed, and his whole of expectation is suddenly go down. And he's thinking, is this really the place where I spent 4 5 years? So after that, he connected with the community, and community actually helped to understand the reality and accept the idea. And what happened that he then realized the expectation and the reality is not the same, it's different. So it's actually helped. So then, in the first year of Ian's life, so he had to take few full courses. So those courses are not easy to get a good mark. Also, he have to get trained for the research. Research area is definitely a new area, so have to spend a huge time for get trained for this research area, and those are very horrible for the particularly weekly meeting. So in weekly meeting, advisor asks for the what is your progress, what is my new data, what new we have done. So it's extremely challenging. So definitely he become uh, be uh, very pressurized and facing so many challenges, maintaining the good result in the coursework and all the work for maintaining a good research progress. So suppose this is something in happened in first day of his lab. He's trying to
Look at the final year PhD student.
this is this is
This is not right. This is not right. Finally, has been with that lineup for years now. He knows that what advisor is doing is also wrong. That's why he's doing the explanation.
I don't know how to do. It doesn't stop. This has happened for the first year PhD student for the start working in the university. So, those we have talked about lots of challenges, lots of problems. So research is not saying only about the problems. So, some way to student surviving in our research. So definitely mentors and goals, mentors and people. That's why about to all the things. So we can talk about the few points, few features that help us to balancing all those problems. First is a proper plan. So what we do generally that we plan for our whole week, what assignment we have for this week, for the particularly for the coursework, what research work I will do in this whole week, what training I will gain for learning this new research area. So be a proper planner is help to maintain the those stresses. If we are not being a proper planner, so it's become very difficult to maintain. Okay, so then instead of being a student, we are also a like job role as well. We are a GRA or graduate research assistant. Someone is teaching assistant as also. Instead of being a student, we are also a professional as well. So if we think about not in the concept of the student's perspective, we are also a job holder as well. So we have to do our job. So then it's become a little bit easier. This is my job. This I have to. I have to do. I have to do. So I have to find out the suitable people, suitable places to solve those problems. So I think this is help. This has helped me as well. Then create a weekly progress routine. So like what I did in whole week. So what I learned this week, what I will do for the next week. So that progress will also help. And another thing that we also have to like participate in and qualify for the qualifying exam. We have to take the suitable courses for our fulfilling our graduate school requirement, our departmental requirement. So if we make a paper planner and make progress report, take those courses effectively after discussing with the advisor what is his expectation, what I am planning to do. So that's really help. Sometimes it's happened that I had to take one course that like a requirement of the department, but I didn't take that course. So that course will be offered in the next fall. So I have to wait 1 year for taking that course. So if I plan accordingly previously that I have to take those course, I have to participate or qualify my oral presentation in suppose spring semester, so I will plan accordingly. So I think those will help us for the not uh, to actually survive in this situation. Then another thing, those we are doing the laboratory-based research, documentation, everything is really important. This is I really realize that making a lab notebook. Sometimes we are conducting a research, and its result is I think that result is not good, but we didn't document this. The thing or result we are saying that this is trash, but it might be worth after 6 months, professor write a new uh, proposal or my suppose my research I submitted in the journal. Reviewer asking that data, but I had that data. I didn't document it. Reviewer asking that data that do we have this? I done. I didn't document it. I can show this. My paper is rejected. But the whole 1 year, 1.5 year work I done, but that I'm trying to say that uh, document everything, particularly in the research data, research raw data, is very important. I sometimes neglect this, but if we follow this, it will really help. Okay, so after that, build a supporting network. Suppose I don't know how to do SCM, but my uh, senior labmate, he know how to do SCM. I get trained from them. I get help from them. So solving one problem. Suppose I am doing one test that I didn't understand how to interpret this, but my previous student or other student from another lab, he also might be know. If I try to ask him, he just say that you can do this way. But for this, I will not ask, and maybe I will spend 1 week, 2 weeks to solving this, and eventually it's wrong. So build a supporting network is extremely important. Who is know about my research? Definitely, I will find out. And if we do this, I think it's really helped. It's helped me a lot. My previous member was Shibir Abdul Rahman. He was the postdoc, our laboratory group. So he is metallurgist, but I am from the textile engineering background. So I start researching the metallurgy. So initially, it's extremely difficult to translate from the textile polymer to the metallurgy. But my supporting network really helped me to get trained how to do what I fundamentals I need to know about. So that's really helped to save my time and being a proper knowledge about this. After that, like avoid comparison. We sometimes compare that my research is not going good and others. So it's every research is different area. Sometimes it's need take time. Some research is short. We will get result within a short time. So compare it with myself, not other people. That's really important. Then focus on the fundamental. Sometimes we focus on the application, not the fundamental. If we know about the science behind this result or behind this, it's help to solve those issues. And another thing is maintaining the research ethics. We will talk separately on this area, maintaining the research ethics. So research ethics is extremely important in the scientific community. Suppose uh, we research is based on trust of our advisor and the us. If advisor think my research data is not correct, so that's become a huge problem. So ensure the reproducibility result is important. Common mistake and their very bad consequence are fabrication of the data. Sometimes we are trying and this is not working. We are thinking that it should be like that. In those data, it's a drastically long-term impact. Then falsification, plagiarism, or copying the ideas from other texts or other without their acknowledgement. This is very alarming. Then, like selecting reporting is not academical image manipulation. We see lots of paper retracted for the image manipulation. So those are have to be serious to be concerned. Then improper authorship is one topic that we don't talk about. So suppose anyone help me for the my research, also for the writing, for the data analyzing. So if they maintain those area, so we should acknowledge him. If he maintain the criteria of the authorship, we should add him as a co-author. If he just small in a help in a small portion, we can write his name in acknowledgement. So those are the academic practices we need to maintain. So there are some real consequence. One PhD student from Japan, his PhD degree is got reward for the falsifying data, particularly the image manipulation. And after he got his degree, he is starting job. But one day his advisor got email that the paper they have published that's have some issues. So then he finally, after the investigation, they find out that the image they have using for the publication those data, those are manipulating, falsifying. So this paper is retracted from the journal, and based on the recommendation of the committee, his PhD degree is revoked. So this is very alarming. So one small step have career damaging consequence. So if we see lots of retraction and those uh, newses in LinkedIn and retraction was and others. So that's very important. Okay, suppose so supervisor and advisor is very important. So we spend with advisor with his knowledge with him 3, 4, 5 years. So many quality of the advisor is transferred to us. So definitely, I see one of my colleagues. He's also talking like advisor, speaking like advisor. So this is something happened. Okay, so maintaining good relation with the advisor is very important because this is kind of balancing both. If we work too hard, but my advisor is not helpful, so that will be I will not able to get a fruitful result in my PhD. in terms of getting the degree, in terms of a good publication. It's need to help from the both. So advisor have some expectation that the student should be uh, ownership of this idea. He is self-motivated. He is communicated properly, honestly. That's he expect. The student also expect that my advisor should be guide me properly because advisors one wrong decision. I work 6 months, but one wrong decision or wrong direction of the advisor ruin my all work. This has happened. So students also have expectation from the advisor as well for the good mentoring, good guidance, and the fair evaluation support, criticism as well for the improving the quality of the result. So those are the important. So if the help or balance from the both side, then it's actually make a building or good relationship with the advisor as well. And another thing is we are doing research, everything, but mental health and well-being. Finally, we are human being. So
Both are damaged.
yeah,
Yeah, one
But,
both here and both are damaged.
yeah. So that's very important
Yeah.
to maintain.
Keep your mind. At
Yeah.
least your mind. Let's ignore the well-being.
Yeah. So we all sometimes ignore these mental health, but this is definitely important. Suppose yeah. So stress from the deadline, coursework, uh, isolated and loneliness. So sometimes we connect it with each other. That's help to be. We play soccer. We join in our social gathering. That help us to be avoid from the loneliness and the uh, lots of those stresses and recharge and remotivated to for the next day for the next step. So instead of the success of the research and everything, we also keep in mind for us that we healthy, we good for physically, mentally. That will increase the productivity. So this is also important. So PhD is a marathon, not a sprint. Taking care of the mental health is not a weakness; it's a wisdom. We all are trying to find a research guy. We are not expecting our this situation to find a research guy. Yeah.
Get that and come back.
Yeah. that is also happened. So thank you for the mindset. We can do the common discussion.